Hi everyone, it's Karen here, the Ideas into Action business coach, and I'm here for today's take 5. So hopefully you can take 5 in the middle of the day, just have a little think about your business rather than constantly working in your business. So today I'm thinking about pricing. When I talk to new businesses all the while, what we're keen to do when we start is just get out there, get ourselves known, and to get our first customers in the bag. And that's a normal thing to want to do, isn't it? Because that's what's going to make us successful. You need customers in a business. But what that means is, in our efforts to do that, often we're very keen to start off with discounts and cut prices, and actually starting off in a way that we possibly can't continue long term. Now, as part of a strategy for pricing, then having discounts, doing things that actually do small short-term offers and give your customers something which is a tremendous financial value initially on paper, is a brilliant part of a strategy. But on its own, it's not enough. It's not something that can be sustainable. And so what I'm trying to get businesses to think about this week is whether they actually have a sustainable pricing strategy. I work with a lot of businesses going through trying to actually define their business model. We often talk about a sales funnel where lots of people, new leads, come in at the top, maybe being attracted by free giveaways, the value that you're giving in your top 10 tips, your tiny teaches, these types of things that you see people doing all the while. And then as you go further down that sales funnel, you're coming into things that are gradually more expensive in value, in cost, to the customer to buy. And at the very bottom of that sales funnel should be you. Your personal time is the most expensive and the most important asset that you have to sell. But often what we find with new businesses is that we've piled in so quickly to offer free value, to give cut price treatments, cut price sessions, free tickets to our events, that actually what we're doing is we're giving away our time very, very cheaply. And of course, time is the one resource that we can't renew. We haven't got any more of. In a sustainable business model, you need a pricing strategy and a pricing structure that allows you to be able to charge most for your time. So what are you going to do? How are you going to change your structure if you think your sales funnel is possibly upside down? You need to look at some things. You need to look at how you're thinking about your business. Do you have your business owner head on, your business owner mindset fully in gear, or are you thinking like a self-employed person? You need to get your head around the fact that businesses don't just need to make enough money. Businesses that are successful make more than enough money so that they can do a lot more. It gives them far more choices. And we all want more choice in our lives. You want to work out and make sure that your business model, as I've just said, is the right way up. That you're actually charging for your personal attention at a premium, because it's your experience that they're paying for. They're not paying you for the time that they've spent with you necessarily. It's the value of the transformation that you can give them during that time. It's your knowledge and your experience. All of the years you spent amassing that knowledge. That's what's wrapped up in the pricing structure that you've got to have. You need to think about who else is in the market and how they price their services and their products. And then not always rush to undercut, because sometimes actually the marker of quality is that you cost a little more. When I first came here, people said to me that the original price I'd thought of for my bootcamp was too low to be perceived as having value. And so I instantly put the price up by another £20. So you need to think about this. People often value most what they pay for. They certainly pay attention to what they pay for. And the more they pay, the more attention they pay. So don't always rush to undercut. Don't bid for the basement and get into some bidding war and price bidding war with your competitors, because that's not what makes you stand out. And finally, it's really sensible, if you can, to have some sort of pricing structure that's like a pricing matrix or something that gives you a set of rules to fall back on for how you're going to price your offerings, your time, your services, your products. Creating a pricing matrix will allow you to do this. It gives you the opportunity to put something down on paper, and it's a framework to work within, depending on the size and scale of the change you're going to make for somebody when you interact with them, when you deliver your product or your service. Then you can have different price brackets within a pricing matrix. Later on in the week, if you're interested, we're going to cover that in one of our other sessions in more detail, and I'll share with you the pricing matrix structure that we use in our business. So that's my thoughts for today. Don't bid for the basement. Don't undervalue your services and your experience, because you have far more to offer often than other people who are in the market. Look at the comparators and then pick your price appropriately to the value and the transformation you're going to bring for your customers. That's it for today's Take 5. I hope you have a brilliant day. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.